Happy Thursday, you lovely lot. It is Thursday. Did you say the 11th? The 12th of June, September.
God, you've gone very relaxed.
So that bit between Christmas and New Year. No idea what day it is. I do know. Well, I don't know where I am. And you're currently joining us on the wonderful Disney Fantasy in the middle of the sea. Well, we are like in the middle of the sea because today we are on a at sea day. So there we go. This is our balcony. It's beautiful.
Very hot.
And very hot. So you are currently joining my lovely wife and I on a wonderful holiday, which has sort of been evolved, like based around this cruise. But we have had 5 nights on the wonderful Disney's Old Key West resorts. We've currently had 5 nights, got 2 more nights left on the incredible Disney Fantasy. And then we've got 2 nights on the Disney's Bay Lake Tower, where we've never stayed before, but we are super excited. Yeah, we are currently on an at-sea day. So this is a day where you are forced to do absolutely nothing. Already on this trip, we've crossed across 1 time zone, and now we've gone back over that. So we gained an hour the other day, brilliant. Lost an hour this morning, not so brilliant. And our clocks, didn't like it on our phones, so we probably had an extra hour in bed. But we have had a nice chilled morning. The time is about 20 past 10. The great thing one of the things that Tracy and I find very difficult to do is just not do anything. But this is forcing us to do very, very little. And the only thing you can do really is surrender into it. So today we are going up for a late breakfast at Cabanas. Then we're going to have a mooch about the boat. We are going to go on the adults area up at the top of the deck. We're probably going to read a book, have a chill, have a couple of drinks up there, a late lunch. Good shows tonight. We've got what we got tonight. We've got the Frozen show, which I'm super excited, in the big theatre, and then we're going to go and see the Magician again is it the Tube?
The Tube, yeah. 10:30.
10:30. How are you enjoying the cruise?
I'm loving it.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, really loving it.
Yeah.
I think the pace of this, and there's enough port calls, and then I was really ready for a day at sea today after 3 straight days of doing port activities.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good itinerary.
Yeah.
I really like it.
We better get a wiggle on.
We had,
Because
yeah.
Cabanas is going to close.
Yeah, we need to get some grub.
Let's go. I'm loving these. What I saw yesterday, so the doors are magnetic.
Yeah.
So people can put magnets and stuff on. But these are also magnetic as well, because yesterday I saw somebody had put some hooks on there, and I thought, someone's going to be in trouble. But they're like magnetic hooks. How cool is that? I'm telling you now, you can get properly lost on here. I've got so lost on this boat and forgotten my room number a couple of times, and on one instance had to ask for help, and the guy was like, "What, you don't know your room number?" I'm like, "Nope." You go into Cabanas or any food place, you either have to use a sanitizing cloth, like a wet wipe, or use the hand wash stations. Right, yeah, we thought it'd be less busy up here because we've left it right till the last minute, but it's hectic. So we got pastries there, eggs, bacon, some sort of eggs Benedict type thing, more pastries, omelettes, bacon. I think this is like oatmeal and bits and pieces, and she's got some yogurt and fresh fruit. Nice calm around this side, like donuts, fresh fruit. Yeah, but it is pretty hectic. So you almost have to go out of Cabanas to come back in to get in the queue, and it's about 2 minutes before breakfast should finish, but I'd imagine they'll keep running it. I think most of this might be cold by now, but we got some eggs Florentine, some Mickey Churro Waffles, pancakes, scrambled eggs, and some maple syrup. What do you go for?
I just went for a Mickey Churro Waffle, obviously.
Yep.
Just a little bit of cooked breakfast, so hash browns, some mushrooms, scrambled egg, and a sausage.
Nice. Cabana's done. The food was really good. The scrambled eggs were particularly good. The Mickey Churros were awesome. But it was hectic. I mean, properly hectic. Yeah, it was hectic. But now We are on an exciting quest, Tracy. What are we looking for?
For the laundry facilities.
I mentioned this on a couple of days ago, but people are putting up pin trading boards. So obviously it's done on a truss system. Morning.
Good morning.
Where you put one up and then you take one away. Love it. These guys have really gone for it. How cool is that? That's amazing. We aborted our quest for laundry. It wasn't essential, and we didn't spend very long doing it. And then I was just like, oh, we tried 2 different laundrettes. This could potentially be a bit of a bum ache.
Everybody today is using the day at sea to do their laundry.
Yeah, and we brought plenty of clothes with us, and we don't actually need it. I just like to be slightly ahead of the game. Anyway, enough boring on about cleaning your drawers on holiday. We're going to head up. Yeah, so we just decided it's not worth it. So we are going to head up to, what's it called, the adult deck?
Yes, Satellite Falls.
Tracy's got the world's biggest book. I've been reading the Matthew Perry autobiography because you know when you see someone like Friends, I think is possibly for me the greatest program of all time, just because it was on all the time, it was all in there. And I, when Matthew Perry, or that character, I just really like that character in Friends. And when he died,
Going to be backlit.
And when he died, I was like absolutely gutted. Anyway, I'm reading his biography at the moment. I don't do a lot of reading. How long have I been reading that book, Trace?
We got it for Christmas.
Oh, no, it's not too bad then.
It's September.
It is quite a big book. It's got like close to 200 pages in. I think I can't concentrate. So I start reading a page and then I realise that I've been thinking about carpet cleaning or Disney or something unrelated. But I've only got a few pages. Well, I've got about 30 or 40 pages left, and I wanted to finish it on this holiday because Tracy and Daisy are desperate to read it after me, so I'm going to get it done. So we're going to head up to the adult deck. I don't do well with sitting down, which is why I think I struggled on a couple of the cruise days on the previous cruise as well. I don't like beach holidays. I don't like sitting still. I like doing stuff. So I'm being forced not to do stuff today. So it's coming up for 12 o'clock. We've just phoned home and caught both the kids at home, which was lovely. Had a nice catch up with them. And now we're going to head up to the top deck. Top deck. Ooh, do you remember top deck? Do you remember top deck, Trace?
Nope.
Shandy. It was shandy in a can.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, and you get like top deck. Oh my god, this is niche. Comment below if you remember top deck. So we're going to pop up to the top deck, have a shandy, and just chill out up there. I think I've got 3 hours in me up there, Trace. So I'm going to take my phone up as well, and I'm going to and I've got some films to watch. I've got a scary film to watch as well. That'll keep me entertained. So yeah, do you want to come up to the top deck? Let's go.
Yeah, I get one too sometimes.
It's windy up here. Oh, it's lovely. This is the adult top deck bit. They got a smoking area and a nice bar. Finished it. It's coming up 4 o'clock. We've had a lovely chill by the pool. Finished the book. It was awesome. Really, really relaxing. But because we don't have dinner till 8:15, time for a bit of a snack. So when Cabanas is closed, you've got a pizza place there. That looks really good actually. Tracy's trying to grab a table. And then you've got burgers and fries. Oh, those sandwiches look good. They look really good. You've got like a salad bar to add to your burgers. That all looks good. Oh, I feel might be a burger coming on. And then at the end, you've got like salads, fresh fruit, sandwiches. Right, let's go and get a table. So here's my cheeseburger. And that little fixing station, put some tomatoes, jalapenos, pickles in there. Got some honey mustard, a few fries, and what a lovely view. So I've done some damage to the burger. Really, really good. And Tracy's just come back with some pizza. What's this called? Huh?
Sweet on you.
Oh, I'm sweet on you. Oh, they got cakes, Trace. It's 20 to 6. We've had a nice chill in the afternoon this afternoon and beautified ourselves now because tonight is Frozen. Are you excited for Frozen?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've had Aladdin, which was stunning.
It was good, wasn't it?
And if it's anything as well produced and well the talent on stage, if it's anything near that, it's going to be brilliant.
It's a long show. It's about an hour and 15 minutes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And we've got our last dinner in with our boys tonight, haven't we?
Yes, with our servers, because we've got Palo tomorrow night, which is the last night. So this is the last night of our servers for that we've had a week.
They've been awesome as well.
Yeah, they have been great.
They're really, really lovely. And, you know, it is a sad reminder that you're going home because you sort of get your, like, account details through. So basically, Disney Cruise Line will allocate... basically, they allocate $14.50 per day for each member of your group. So thick end of $30 a day. And then they allocate that on your behalf. So they will allocate that to... the person that's been doing your housekeeping, looking after your room, and they'll allocate that to your two servers. You have a head server and an assistant server. I don't think I would know the difference between our two servers. They've both been awesome.
Both been great.
And also the governor, like the maitre d', like the main man that walks around. And he's done a great job actually, because you can see him. He goes around pretty much every table. And just makes sure that everybody's happy. And I bump into him around the ship as well, and he's always asking how we're doing. Everybody's asking how our day's been, and like if we've been out on the island or on any excursion. Yeah, they've been absolutely fantastic. The service on this ship is second to none. So to give you an idea, so they allocate four people that your tips will be going to. And it's heavily weighted between your two servers, your housekeeper, and then the heads, like the main governor of the restaurant, just gets a little one, because he's getting a little tip, but from, I would imagine, the whole restaurant. So when it comes to like checking out day, he must be like dollar bill, yo. And also, if you feel like you'd like to, they also give you extra little envelopes as well, so you can give your people a cash tip as well. And we feel like we should do as well. Not should do. We feel like we want to as well, because they have been absolutely wonderful. And also, when this is a slight aside, when we were wandering around last night, there was a family leaving. Was it Artist Palette? Mm-hmm. And their server was walking out with them, and it was this lovely lady, and she was holding the boy's hand. And the boy would probably be 5 or 6, but you could obviously tell that a real connection had been made with that like unit in their server, because it wasn't like a server, it wasn't like a customer in like customer supplier relationship. Something like deeper had come there, and you could just see it was just really lovely to watch. And that's how great these guys are. You know, they put everything into it. You learn a little bit about them and their family. They put a shift in. Like they work like most of the contracts are about 6 months, and they work every single day. Like no days off. You know, they have like times for a nap and stuff, but they are putting a shift in. So yeah, and I, you know, we want to leave a little bit more. Not like anything that's going to break the bank. And you should. I heard a good phrase the other day. Like, you shouldn't leave so much that it hurts, but you should leave as much so it makes you feel good. And I'll leave it as much as it makes me feel good. So anyway, enough waffling on, Kifo. We're off to see Frozen. How impressive is this theatre?
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's incredible.
West End.
It is West End.
West End side.
Yeah. That's phenomenal.
It's awesome. Absolutely awesome.
That's one of the best things I've ever seen. Absolute highlight of the whole trip. That is just absolutely phenomenal. Just world class on a ship. The cast were incredible. It was just unbelievable. The effects were amazing. There was puppets involved. That's just one of the best things I've ever seen.
That was stunning. To condense it into an hour and make it so brilliant, so effective.
Yeah.
So you know what they're doing.
So everybody's emptied out of the show, which, you know, as I just said, was amazing. And then we've come into this area here, and it just looks out the window. Porthole, sorry. It's just incredible. Oh, I love it. Another quiz? Another quiz? What is it tonight? 2000s?
2000s music trivia.
Let's get it.
Sit on this one.
Purchasing our table from last night.
Yes.
If you didn't watch last week's vlog, check out this menu. Doesn't really show up as much because it's not dark in here, but look, normal menu, normal menu, normal. It's lit up. It's brilliant. Look, ooh.
Who's excited for 2000s trivia?
Hooray!
All the single ladies, put your hands up. Yes! Okay. All right, single ladies, Beyonce, and then of course, 20, best song of the round, Mr. Broadside, The Killers. I want to hear you all from the front of the ship. Here we go.
You left me. You left me for Mark. Here are our servers. They're the best. How are you, mate? Oh, look, she's all over it. You have to colour in these, draw your picture, and then they go up on the big screen. Tracy has gone straight in. You've been looking forward to this, haven't you?
I have, but I don't know why, because I don't know what to draw. But I'm just like going with it.
All right.
I'm getting inspired.
Okay. I failed, mate. What do you think? That's the best one you've ever seen?
That's nice.
Yeah, thanks very much. Cheers.
Can I take this?
Yeah, you may take it, yeah. Go and give it to someone, give it to an Imagineer. I've never seen Tracy concentrating like this before. She's...
I need to get one of those mindfulness colouring books, obviously. I've unleashed something.
I'm so impressed. I've never been more proud.
You get to see yours.
Oh, yeah, they whisked it away. Here's tonight's menu, but because of the show with the colouring in bit, they're going to take our pudding orders at the same time. There we go.
Wow! Now that's what I call a colorful entrance. Oh, hi, folks. Aw, gosh. Thanks for all the great drawings. These are just what I need to whip up a little animation magic.
Tie your napkin around your neck, Sherry, and meet Cabanas. Soup du jour, hot or cold, while we all live to serve. Try the great stuff if you don't believe me.
I love it in here. Yeah. So you can pretty much order like what you want. So if you wanted like 3 starters and 2 mains and 5 puds, you can do that, and they, you know, you can do that without feeling greedy, because they're like, no, you can have that. So Tracy and I have both ordered the same, which is the caprese salad, so buffalo, mozzarella and tomato and rocket salad. But we wanted to try the chicken satay as well, so that's what we did. Right, I have gone for the beef Wellington, which looks and smells fantastic. Tracy has gone for
Chicken schnitzel.
chicken schnitzel.
Chicken schnitzel.
I like the second one in. That one. Trace, well done. Yours is very good. That's mine. Mine's the best one. Yeah. There you go. Oh, we're on the same one. Really cool.
Really clever. Loved it.
Right, I've gone for the amaretto cheesecake. Tracy's gone for the celebration cheesecake. How was your meal?
It was lovely, thank
Good.
you.
Yeah, it
really
was
nice.
good.
Yeah, really nice. But you know, that animating thing is just incredible.
It was really good.
It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, I've seen like people's
Yeah, I've
vlogs,
seen it
but I
before.
haven't seen it added into the cartoons before.
No, that seemed to be either new or we've just not seen it. But yeah, it was really impressive. It's really nice to also have it with your own pictures in it. It's really nice.
Yeah, really enjoyed that. And sad farewell to our lovely boys.
I know. Sad. I mean, if we did breakfast on Saturday morning, which we're not sure we're going to do yet, we would still have them as our servers if we did Royal Court or wherever it is in breakfast on Saturday morning. We're not sure whether just to get off the boat quickly or not, so we thought we'd just do the goodbyes tonight.
Yeah, but yeah, as Tracy said, really good meal, super fun experience. Yeah, and our servers have been just on it all week. Oh, Minnie's out. So cute. It's so cool in here, like having the violin playing.
Oh, Pluto's over there as well.
And Tiana's up on the top. Very cool. Happy Friday, you lovely lot. Tracy just told me it is Friday, the 13th of September. What a brilliant day to be on a boat, ship. Today we are at the world famous Castaway Cay, which is Disney's private island that they named after me. How nice of them. No, it's Castaway Cay, but Castaway Cay is funny. And we've rocked up. It's just gone 8:30. And welcome to Castaway Cay. Not too shabby. I'm going to see if I can get a bit closer over there for you. There we go. There's a couple of there's some really lovely photo ops here. I think probably some of the nicest, and if you're properly into Disney, there's some real iconic ones as well. And one of them we've never managed to get before. So Tracy has looked at where the what characters are going to be at what point, and we've sort of structured our morning around that. And all of this information can be found on the Navigator app, which is the app that you use when you're on the ship, and it tells you what time the shows are, you know, what time the cinema's running, what the menus are, just pretty much everything. And we want a picture. What's it called?
Mount Rustmore.
Mount Rustmore. So that's our goal for this morning. We're going to go for breakfast. We're going to head down to the Royal Kitchen. Royal Court. Because it's nice and chill in there, not hectic like Cabanas. The food in Cabanas is great, but it is just a little bit hectic in there. So yeah, super chill day today. I'm going to take you guys for a wander around the island, see what it's like. There's going to be a lot of chilling on the lounges and just a lot of relaxing, really. I'm going to go for a bit of a splash, and there are lots of activities you can do, so we'll see what they are. We probably won't be doing any of those because we're just going to have a bit of a mooch around. And then tonight we've got, is it the Disney, what show is it tonight?
Believe.
Morning, wife.
Morning.
Believe.
It's called Believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you know what that's about? Have we seen that one before?
No, we haven't. I don't know anything about it actually. I just think it's kind of more of a variety type show featuring Disney characters, I'm guessing.
Oh, cool. And then we got a special dinner tonight.
Yeah, we're at Palo tonight.
Nice.
Which is really cool. So that's going to be really lovely.
So there's an upcharge for that, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a fixed menu, which I think is kind of like $35 to $45 each. So I think it might be slightly subsidised based on the fact that it's all inclusive. And then there's an a la carte menu, which doesn't seem too expensive considering the sort of dishes that are on it.
Yeah.
But Palo's like Italian, so it's Italian fine dining. So
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Right, time for breakfast. So it's about 20 to 9. It's never this quiet. What happened?
I know.
Where did everybody go? Right, Royal Palace, Royal Court. It's just, why would you go anywhere else for breakfast?
So civilised.
Yeah, the food in Cabanas is amazing. But look, it's beautiful in here, and it's just super chilled. So we've ordered our breakfast, which is going to be on its way. Coffee's been brought to us. It's brilliant.
We like the Snow White themed section this morning. So we've got this beautiful mural of Snow White here. Thank you, cameraman.
That's all right. Right, I'm having the yogurt parfait to start. This is the strawberry one, so it's got honey and oats on it. And Tracy's gone for the fruit plate. Right, Tracy and I both went for the same. This is the DCL Express. So scrambled eggs, bacon, tomato, sausage, hash brown. Right, so as you exit the boat, you're going to need your key to the world card. And we're off, and it's so warm. Oh yeah, there's somebody up there abseiling.
It's not abseiling, is it?
No, it's not, it's parasailing. I booked you in for that.
I think that's divorceable.
I'll say again.
That's divorceable.
And as you get off the boat, that's where you come off. I think all of the doors are open because it's going to be a busy day with people getting off. And there are towels to grab here, so you don't need to take one from your room. Morning! Captain Hook's out. If you miss the towel collection when you get off the boat, there are more here. Captain Jack's out. Very cool. I'm not sure if you can see those yellow boats out there, but I think they're our lifeboats. So I think they're taking them off, getting them going, making sure that they're all good. I think that's where you sit if you've upset everybody. Like, go and sit in the corner,
That's the naughty chair.
away from everybody else, and think about what you've just done. You can get the transport to drop you off from where you get off the boat, but we're actually looking. What's it called? We're looking for Mount Rustmore, which is the photo op that we really want. So this is Scuttle's Cove. So you got snorkel boat rentals, first aid, restrooms, merch shops, Castaway Family Beach, food and beverage service. So if you've got mobility issues, they've got special wheelchairs with great big wheels on to cope with the sand. And this is kind of where you can rent. I'm not sure if you can rent things like the sailboats independently. Maybe. There's a banana boat over there. You've got these massive, that's like an upgrade on, that's like a monster truck pedalo. Over there you've got like a bike on some skis as well. I think there's some jet skis as well kicking about down there. Everything you're going to need. So this is Scuttle's Cove for youth activities. So maybe something for the younger ones, like a kids club maybe. Lots of restaurants, lots of restrooms. Don't have your dinner in there, dotted about. And a nice shop. Lots of Castaway Cay merch. Oh, these are like rash vests, yeah. But I think a lot of the merch here as well, some of it you can only get on the island. So if you're looking for something super unique, come to Castaway Cay. This is Mount Rustmore. This is the photo op that Tracy's been after for ages. There's also a first aid booth here as well, so in this little area. You got your picture?
Got my picture.
Mission accomplished.
Yes.
You can insert it here.
I will insert it now.
Nice. So there's an island map. There are two areas. There's like the family area where we were last time, because last time we were here there had been a fair bit of weather, and the adults only area, which is called Serenity Bay, had been washed away. So I'm going to head to Serenity Bay now and see what it's like. But it's probably about 9:30 in the morning, but there's plenty of space here. And what's great about here as well, it's easy to find shade, or we found it easy to find shade last time. So yeah, it's lovely. Got some covered areas here. Is this where we had lunch last time, Trace? Pops Props. Yeah, so I think this area once you've picked up your lunch, come and find a quiet spot. Here's what's really brilliant about Disney. There's just theming everywhere. Oh, there's a big lizard there. It's kind of bigger than the normal one. Oh, that's like a... I really hope he doesn't run near me. He's a big boy.
It's like a cat.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know why I did that. Come on then. Because really, I don't want him to come on then. This is next to Pops Props. This is Dig In. So it's another covered food area. All the drink stations, just grab a cup and go for it. Cookies Barbecue, this is where you're going to get your lunch if you're in the family area, and all the cast members are hard at work. I can smell the food already.
It smells good.
It smells really good. More covered seating as well, so this is great. Having a place where you can get out of the sun, because it is like super hot. Tracy's already had to put her hair up. It's super hot, so if you are going to be having lunch, you know, there is a lovely place to escape the heat. Also later on in the day, these machines will be going, so like complimentary ice creams, they're all over it. There's like a full service bar here as well with draft beers, you know, all the spirits as well, spirits and cocktails. What's it called? Conked out. Nice. And again, the theming is spot on. There's a covered area there called Indoor Shade. Looks like they've got some massive Connect 4, maybe table football or ping pong. A little bit further out over there, there's a bar called Heads Up. It's got a massive pelican hanging out the front of it. And just behind it, I'll try and get a clear shot in a minute, is like a water slide. A water slide. I don't remember that from last time, do you?
I don't know why I don't remember.
I think we must have been in a different area. You go on the water slide.
I could. I'm not going to.
Lots of signposts everywhere if you get lost. Ideal for me. Lots of little stands as well on the beach with life jackets. So if you're not overly confident swimming, all different sizes of life jackets there. The snorkeling here is pretty good. Well, so I've heard. I've not been brave enough to do it yet, and won't be doing it this time. But I think this is where you get your your snorkel equipment from. So you have to pay for it. Adult set $38 for the day. Child set, so if you're between 5 and 9, $22 for the day. I think it's worth it. But if it was us doing it, we would probably share it, even though you got to stick the snorkel in your mouth. But yeah, the snorkeling out here is great. And if I had have brought my GoPro, I probably would have done it, because there's got like sunken statues out in the reef. Is that right? Well, it's not a reef. They got sunken statues out there.
Disney themed stuff.
Yeah, like I'd imagine Little Mermaid and that sort of stuff, so you can snorkel around those, and I think there's a fair amount of wildlife out there as well. So as you come in, when you get about halfway round, there's like a little turn off to the left. There's a bar there called Heads Up, and this is Pelican Point Overlook. So you got 2 water slides. How cool is that? And like a splash zone as well. Ah, this is great. There's a 5k running route on this track. Tracy's going to be doing it shortly because she feels like she's here.
Not today.
I'll tell you what though,
Not today.
if that's the starting point,
Yeah.
you've got to come a little way in.
You've got to walk
Yeah.
to here.
Yeah, definitely.
Or you could get the shuttle from off the boat to
Oh,
here.
good shout. Good shout. Bike rental here as well, if you want to go and explore the island. Quite a lot of different sized bikes as well. We've got big grown-up ones, little tiddly ones, kids' bike seats on the back of them, helmets as well. They're all over it. Volleyball behind. This is Springer League, and it's a little splash zone for the real little ones as well. So you know, everything that you might imagine. Just like I'd imagine it's a spongy floor, and it's got like little jets squirting up. There's a few in there as well, having a lovely time. Can't park there, mate. we've accidentally found ourselves walking to Serenity Bay. If we get lost or if we don't make it, this is our final message. I don't think it's going to be the heat or the exhaustion that finishes me off. It'll be Tracy, because
I can sign up for this.
I told you we should get a tram.
Because it's not too bad a walk, it's not too long, but it is very hot, so I'm trying to sort of stay in the shade bits as much as I can. But it's a pretty walk, and I'm glad we're doing it from that point of view.
Yeah, and it seems to have this massive strip down the middle, and I can't help think.
That's some sort of runway.
Yeah, at some point it was a runway, has been a runway, or still is a runway, because you know, you wouldn't want to land a big plane there. What am I talking about? I wouldn't want to land any plane. If you find yourself in a plane and I'm in charge, there's something's gone very badly wrong. But yeah, I think this could have been a strip at some point. We made it.
We made it.
It's warm, right?
It's very warm.
There's another plane up here. This obviously was some sort of airstrip at some point. And this is it, Serenity Bay. So this area is 18 and up. Looks like the food area is over there. I can see the ice cream machines. There's like a little rental place there, floats, tubes, bikes. This is the adult beach. Tracy's taking her sandals off. You are ready to go, girl.
I'm ready to find somewhere to sit in the shade.
I'm ready to find some serenity. Yes, this is our first look at Serenity Bay. Oh, there's people out having a splash already. There's a bar area there with some decking. Right. We both agreed this isn't our vibe, is it?
No, it's quite busy. I was expecting it to be bigger.
Yeah.
So that if it was busy, it didn't feel so busy. The thing about the family beach is that it's hugely busy, but it doesn't feel that busy.
Because it's massive.
Huge.
Yeah. I think the main thing for me, because I want to have a bit of a splash, the sea here doesn't look quite as nice.
Very seaweedy.
Yeah.
I don't want all that around my feet.
But I think this, because it is a different side of the island, maybe that's why when we came here last time this bit got washed
I
out.
think so, yeah. Because it was on the side where all the weather came in.
Yeah. Right. Let's go and have some fun. On the plus side, timed that perfectly. Bus turned up straight away. Right, we're back. Yeah, I think the sea here just looks a little bit nicer and slightly deeper. At Serenity, it just looked very shallow. It looked like it was about 2 feet all the way out. I want to get my shoulders under really. And there seemed to be like lots of, is it flopsam and jetsam? Flotsam and just sort of like beach junk. And I think we're going to be a lot happier here. So this is where we're at. We've got some nice shade.
It actually feels more serene because it's not as busy.
It does fit, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well happy here. So this has been our spot for the last couple of hours. Been in a few times. I can't explain how beautiful the water is and the temperature. Tracy's just going in for a splash to cool down, but yeah, super lovely. So here's a little walk down to the beach, just to give you an idea of what it's like. The temperature of the water is like refreshing but not like super cold, and when you get out it's still warm. And here's a look at it. I'm so glad we ended up here, and I think we were in the right spot for us. I think Serenity Bay has definitely got some positives for lots of people, but I think for us this has been perfect. So if you look down by the water's like edge there, there's people just sitting there chatting. That's where I was, just sitting there looking up at the clouds. It's a beautiful day. It's super hot. We're all covered up with sunscreen, but yeah, this really is like, if you were thinking like a paradise sort of tropical island experience, this is it. And if you just want to come and chill for the day, it's perfect. Like, the weather is just wonderful, the vibe's just wonderful. Yeah, super chilled. How's your morning been?
It's been lovely.
It's been great, hasn't
It's
it?
been really lovely. I'm really surprised how much I'm enjoying just jumping in the sea to cool off and just hanging out in there and bobbing around for a bit.
What's
Lovely.
what's the sea like?
Lovely.
It's great, isn't it?
Really lovely.
Is this not cold at all?
No, it's cooler than the outside temperature, which is lovely when you first get in, but then once you're in, it's as warm as your body, and when you get out, it's just feeling as warm as bath water. It's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for a beach experience, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Everything's close by.
Yeah.
Lovely facilities. Yeah, it's mega. You ready for some lunch?
Yeah.
Right, so we've got a table here. Hello. Lovely view. And go and see what we got. Right, so let's have a look. We got corn on the cob, honey roast salmon. Hello there.
We have salmon.
It's got some chicken, spare ribs.
Chicken ribs.
Nice.
Brisket.
Oh, lovely. Brisket sandwiches, hot dogs, cheeseburgers. Oh, pasta salads, crisps. Yeah, loads. And it's like right at lunchtime, so it's about 1 o'clock. Lots of places to sit. Nobody seems to be like having massive queues. What have we got here? Texas cornbread, raspberry lemon cake. Oh yeah, this is great. Really good setup. No big queues. That's awesome. Right, so got some coleslaw, got some potato salad, got a brisket sandwich, which looks awesome. Got some ribs and some chicken. Knife and fork, proper knife and fork, proper serviette. This has got to be right up there with best views for lunch. That was amazing. And also, considering that we've come here at the height of lunchtime, there's plenty of places to sit and eat. No queues up at the front, lovely food. Wasn't it? Yeah, really good. And it's beautiful. We had a little dinner guest with us. Sent me a nice bit of cake. Say hello.
Hello.
Thank you for a lovely day.
Yeah, lovely day.
Cheers, boys. I made some friends at the ice cream stand.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
I was too busy doing mine.
We got to work quickly with these.
Yeah, they're going to melt quick.
Got some lovely fresh fruit here as well. All sliced up on the top. Very cool. You know why I like it so much here? Feels like Old Key West.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So this is, well, I think this is the main sort of rental area, and it looks like all the jet skis are going out. When we come back here, because I'm sure we're going to come back here, it'll be with the kids, definitely. So I think what we'll do is book some bits and pieces, get the GoPro out and go and have a tear about on the high seas. But they've just got everything here. It's coming up for 1:30 and we're leaving Castaway Cay, but kind of sad because once again Castaway Cay has delivered on every aspect. And also, it should be said, I don't like the beach, I don't like the sand, I don't like the salt water, so that's how good this place is. I love it, I absolutely love it. Yeah, the weather's been fantastic, the food has been fantastic, all the facilities have been fantastic. 10 out of 10, as it was last time. Absolutely first class. As I mentioned earlier, next time we come back here, hopefully the kids will be with us. We'll book some excursions. I'd love to do that snorkeling, but that would probably put me out of my comfort zone. But now it's time to head back to the boat and have a bit of a freshen up. Treso, Castaway Cay.
Yeah, I love it.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, really love it.
It's like the perfect beach day.
Yeah, and I'm not a beach person either, so for me just to sit on a beach and read, I'll just read for a bit, but it's very hot. But it's so nice because you just go into the water and it's so cold and cool and calming, not too cold, and then it feels warmer as you're sitting in it. It's amazing.
It's beautiful.
Love it.
Right, all aboard. No! Alright, get your gear, get out of here, you've had a nice time. Ugh. It's 5:20. And we've gone. We've gone without saying goodbye.
I know, We were so busy getting ready and chatting, we didn't realise, oh, we're at sea.
And now we're at sea. Oh no, there it is over there. I was looking the wrong way. Bye.
Goodbye, Castaway Cay. You've been in
It's not what it's called.
Castaway Cay.
Castaway Cay. Right, we're all ready for Palo. Well, first we got the show. What show is it tonight? Believe. Do you know what it is?
No, but I think it's a sort of just compilation show, a variety show with Disney characters in it. So that's what I think.
Okay, we're about to find out. Palo called, reminded me that you're only allowed to wear long pants. So I've got me long trousers on, and you're not allowed to wear, you can wear trainers, but you can't wear sandals. No toes. No toes allowed.
Women can wear toes. Women can wear open-toed.
You can wear toes.
Wear toes.
Just
Women can wear open-toed.
like some really macabre necklace with just toes all around it.
Women can wear open-toed shoes and sandals, but men can't.
I'm going to start a movement.
It's unfair.
Get your toes out, lads. But also I don't think they're overly busy because they said you want to come earlier. So we're going slightly earlier. So we're doing the show now, and then we're going to go to Palo. Is Palo Italian for Paul?
No, that's Paolo. This is P-A-L-O.
Palo.
What?
Palo.
Paolo.
Who knows? But I'm excited. I haven't really looked at the menu, so it's going to be a bit of a surprise. So yeah, we had a nice little afternoon. Hung out a bit, watched a bit of telly. Been up on the top deck, hanging out. It's been lovely. It's been a great day, and I think it's going to continue.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
Throwing that out the window, taking this up to a whole new level for you all. A lot of fun, adults 10 to 15 share over in the
Go this
tube.
way.
But also at that exact same time in the lobby.
Yeah, it's going to sort them out.
Yeah.
Shutters is the, so throughout your cruise you can have pictures taken and they're linked to your magic band or your room, and Shutters is the area where they've got all like the consoles where you can preview your pictures. You can also preview them on your Navigator app, but I think this at Shutters is where you can buy them. Do you buy them all, or do you just buy the ones you want?
There's different packages, but none of it was coming up on my phone when I was looking at it because we were in port, and I just thought it'd just be easier to go and see if it's all up on the screen. And I just want to check that our Mount Rushmore pictures have come through.
Okay.
Because they hadn't on my phone.
So this is Shutters. So you got all these terminals. And this is where you can check your pictures, buy your pictures, play the theme tune, write the theme tune.
No Mount Rushmore ones.
You know what that means? You're going to have to come back.
You're going to have to come back.
Turn the boat around. Very, very helpful cast member at Shutters. They're going to look into some of the photos that may have been assigned to different wristbands, magic bands, or stuff that's in a queue.
Yeah, just going to check. I mean, we did have a bit of an issue where he had to scan my band twice, so whether there was an issue with his device, we don't know.
Yeah.
We're going to see. But we've done everything we can. If they're around, they'll find them.
Yeah.
I feel quite reassured.
So lots of the characters are out doing meet and greets. We've got Minnie over there. We've got Mulan down there. And it's just lovely. Got the lovely music. You got lots of families having these like cool memories made. You happy?
I'm happy.
They've arrived.
They've arrived.
Oh, that's brilliant.
We've located them, so yeah, we'll have a look at those. Oh.
Wee.
Who am I sad about growing up? I guess
I went into that show with no expectations. I didn't know what it was going to be about. It's difficult to describe, but it was absolutely wonderful. If you've got kids that have, if you're in that position, it was a total stitch up. Total stitch up. I started going in there, but it was absolutely fantastic.
White tears were like on my face after they just spilled out. It was just so amazing.
Yeah.
It was, I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's going to see it, but
It's got
everything.
It's got a really good story.
Yeah.
And it's got all the classic songs.
Yeah, and the staging and the effects and the stunning performances that we've just come to expect from these shows.
Yeah,
So,
it's got the genie in it. It's
Yeah.
got Baloo in it. It's got Tiana in it.
Yeah.
It's got Mary Poppins in it. It's got Peter Pan in it. It's just got
Yeah.
the whole squad.
Yeah.
And a story that just
Tugs at the heartstrings.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So this is deck 4, best kept secret on the boat. We've got a couple of minutes before we go up to the Meridian Bar and then on to Palo. But the sunset over here just looks phenomenal. Oh, it smells good. Oh wow, thank you very much. So here's the menu. The restaurant smells incredible. So we've got a potato gnocchi, which is the singular of gnocchi. And this is our amuse-bouche. Bread course, amazing. Aged balsamic and olive oil to go with it. Our server, Sergeant, is incredible. So this is our starter, we're sharing it. It's calamari and prawns. This is probably going to get us kicked out, but this is actually, you can adjust the oh, oops, and also, ta-da, it's like a torch. What's yours?
It's a lamb ragu with some sort of pasta.
And I've gone for the osso buco, which looks incredible. Just in case I forget, I spilt some balsamic vinegar on the table, and when he came round, I went, I'm really sorry, I've spilt some on your lovely linen. He just went, don't worry, it probably dripped from above. Right, our lovely friend Sergeant is opening up this souffle. How long's this been on the menu?
On the menu from 1998.
That's crazy.
We haven't changed the.
And this is the same one from 19.
Yes,
yeah.
What we need to do, we need to connect both of the sauces, like a yin and yang.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Wow, that's masterful.
It's not a rough sea, so it's easy for me.
That's exactly like if you'd have just left those with me, that's exactly how I would have done it.
Yes, sir. We spoke about it.
Oh, you didn't spill anything.
Opa, and the final touch is gonna be this.
That was the best bit.
That was amazing. Thank you so much. So this dessert has been on the menu since 1998.
It's what Palo's famous for, so one of us had to order it.
Right, and Tracy has gone for a tiramisu. Here's the other side. Without doubt, one of the best meals I've ever had. But the service, that might be the best. That might be the best service. Sergeant, our waiter, was just absolutely unreal.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just talking through all the wines, helping us make choices, helping us not overorder. The portions are are very big, but he was like, no, you can share. You want to share that one. There was no upselling. It was just, it's a real high-end place. But I actually thought that was really, really good value. Right, any guesses for our towel animal? It's me!
Kifo! In towel form.
Got my glasses on, got my hat on. That's brilliant. One of the things I'm most impressed with about this cruise is every day they change all of these pictures. They're always different, aren't they, Trace?
It's because you're in a different stairwell or a different floor.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in this one. What is going on there? So at the end of the cruise they have like a farewell party and it's very well attended. It's packed to the rafters and it starts at 10:15, which is in a couple of minutes.
Did we all enjoy your cruise?
Yeah!
Excellent, and the good news is that your cruise isn't over yet. And with that being said, there is a group of some very special friends that wanted to come in and say hello. Would you all like that? Excellent, and without further ado, please help our first guest. She has the best beignet recipe in the whole bayou. It's Princess Diana. Our next guest comes here all the way from her royal palace, and it's Cinderella, everyone. She is as beautiful as a rose. Bonjour, Belle. Okay, everyone, and let's get ready, because it's our favorite part of the island. He's been goofing around with you all cruise long. Say hi to Goofy. She has style and a flair for fashion. She is the diva of Disney fantasy. Daisy back, everyone. And now all together, let's chant number one.
Number one, number one, number one.
And it's time for Disney Fantasy to go absolutely nuts for Chip and Dale. And last but not least, a couple that needs no introduction, but they're gonna get one anyway. They're my captains, they're your captains, Captain Minnie and Mickey Mouse.
Sailed a sea of wonder, took a cruise on a sea of dreams, found such thrills on a sea of adventure, where everything's more than it seems. We've been sailing away, and once more we cross the ocean someday. The breezes exciting, we're always inviting you home to
Wow, everyone, wasn't this a magical cruise?
Can't bang on too much about how wholesome that was without losing it, because Tracy and I did kind of lose it a bit down there. So yeah, I'm not going to bore on about it. It was just a wonderful thing to watch. If you like watching families and people making magical memories, that was just, yeah. Anyway, it was. Tracy went to talk to her and went, nope, not now. Don't talk to me now. And you're like, yeah, but I've got it. I'm like, no.
I was like, I was welling up, and then you were worse than me. Just, yeah, there was some magical moments there with the characters and the families and the children, just having some amazing moments with the characters.
Yeah, it was it was a bit much and uncalled for. Anyway,
how dare they make us cry?
The one thing that I would love to do is have a chat with a younger person, so somebody that's like, I don't know, 15 or 16, that has grown up doing Disney cruises, because the whole thing about decorating the doors, I think, is incredible. That whole trust system where people put sweets out for other guests, and some rooms have like magnetic boards on there asking surveys. People have got pin trading going on, which, you know, people are just swapping pins and not pinching stuff. There is something very wholesome about that. I also think like having that and having like the kids clubs and having a level of independence on the boat, because, you know, you're on a boat, like, other than the unthinkable, like falling off, you know, you are contained. So the tweens club, so sort of, I think 13 to 15, that goes on till 1 o'clock in the morning. So they must have these memories of growing up doing this as a holiday and having, like, going from kiddies club to like bigger kiddies club and then to teens club, and then they're running havoc, but in a nice way, around the boat. And there's like 8 or 10 floors, and there's restaurants. They grab drinks, ice creams. They're all making friends. There was I was listening. I like listening and people watching, but on the Castaway Cay, this kid's friends were there, and his mum was like, "Why don't you go and play with them?" And he said, it's just a bit difficult because I don't speak Portuguese and they don't speak, you know, English. She goes, well, how are you like talking? And it's like, you know, we just sort of figured it out. And it's just, I'd love to have a conversation with somebody that could tell me about their history from being a very small person to like a young adult and what they thought and feel about Disney cruises. Because as we were coming up, I was having a right old laugh with this baby. How old was that baby?
6 months.
6 months. We were having a right laugh. He was, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but they were smiling at me. I was smiling back. And then I had a chat with the mum and dad, and I said, "Have you enjoyed this?" And like, yeah. It's like, "Is this your first one?" Yeah. And that she just pointed over. The mum pointed over in this area where there's like 50 people. She goes, "Our 4-year-old somewhere in there." Like, where else can that happen? Like, where can a 4-year-old just be like, "Oh, she's going to be fine"? And the dad was like, "Yeah, our 4-year-old is already asking when can we come back on the boat again." And I think it's a really unique holiday, and I think having 7 nights on this now, it really gives me a very classy, old-fashioned feel to a holiday. Just taking aside the fact that we are on a boat and we're going to different ports around different countries every day, taking that apart, like away from that, it kind of reminds me of, you know, in like Dirty Dancing when they go to that hotel, grand hotel, where you have an entertainment director and you have the same serving staff every night, and then you have the same housekeeper, and you see these people around on the ship and they're all like, "How are you doing? Are you with us for dinner tonight?" And you build up all these little relationships, and then add into the fact that you've just got world-class entertainment in the evening. It really does have like a real old school, high class holiday. And then, you know, as I said, and then you add on the fact that, oh, we're in Grand Cayman today, and tomorrow we're going to be in Jamaica, and then we're on the sea all day. And or if you want, you can just go to the pictures and watch a film. And yeah, it has been absolutely wonderful, like really, really incredible. And then yeah, the food, the service, it is just, doing 7 nights has made a massive difference. I've absolutely loved it. It's been mega. I can't wait to share this again with the children and maybe our extended family as well. So yeah, and thanks so much for all your lovely comments, you know, on Instagram and stuff. It really is lovely. It just like amplifies the brilliant time that we're having anyway, and it really is appreciated. So tomorrow we're up super early. Not super early, about 6:30. Pack up, and then more magic. We're off to Bay Lake Tower for 2 nights. So we've probably got like 3 days of holiday left. Meeting up with my lovely friend Michelle and her wonderful partner Scott. So they'll be hanging out with us as well. So can't wait. But yeah, that has been fantastic. Palo. Oh, I'm not going to bore on, but I can't wait to watch these back. Anyway, stay safe, be kind, look after one another. Cheers.